Hello and welcome to the campus of Emmanuel Lutheran High School. It's Friday, January 23rd, 2015, and tonight the Lancers take on the Whitehall Norse at both levels. We'll start off with the JV game here. 6 o'clock, we're ready to go. The JV Lancer team is a lot deeper now that many players from varsity are playing down, and I'm sure that Whitehall is quite deep as well. We've got all the girls from Whitehall listed in one big section on the program, so we'll see about that. Let's probably do introductions. I'm Gunny Sippert. I'll be your play-by-play commentator.
I'm Jam Shazer. I'll be your color.
I'll be doing camera. I'm Ben Nelman.
Who's that guy? And the game is starting in 5 seconds, maybe.
Oh, the Lady Norse. Okay, I was going to say Norse women. I wasn't very confident about it.
Yeah, you kind of just said Norse.
Yep. It's
trailed off.
It just went to the generic term. Lady Norse versus Lady Lancers, and we're ready to go here. For the Norse, the starters taking the tip will be number 4, Presley Herman. Number 42, Lizzie Smith. Number 35, Stephanie LeCue. Number 41, Lorinda Schwartz. And I don't have a very good angle. I'll get the fifth starter to you momentarily. For the Lancers, it'll be Johannes on the tip. Joining Emily will be Alex Garvins. And Alex with the pass down to Rose Sharonbeck. And the first points of the game go to the Lancers.
Emily won that tip by a lot.
It was a nice little pass to Alex. It was a hard pass to Alex. And a travel called on the Norse. The fifth starter for the Norse is number 12, Alyssa Herman. Joining Johannes on the starting lineup is fellow sophomores Garvin Sharonbeck and Emily Zimmerman, as well as freshman Stephanie Kazemba.
That'll be out on Stephanie, I think.
Yep. Well, Norse ball here. Schwartz inbounds. Gets it to Alyssa Herman, but over a couple Lancers there. Into the lane goes Smith. Layup no good. Back the other way. Johannes. She slows it down. Not enough numbers there. Kazemba to Garvins. Kicks it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman open jump shot. No good. Johannes offensive rebound. That's no good too. Out in transition. Here go the Norse. Zimmerman does a nice job of slowing it. Smith goes by her. And into the key. Kicks it back out. And here's Schwartz. Schwartz goes to LeCue. Here's Smith on the curl, off a couple feet, and it'll be Lancer ball. Emily Johannes brings it down. She goes to her left, spins back, screen from Kazemba. Another jumper for Zimmerman. This one's no good. Board for Garvin. She muscles it out of there. And Kazemba gives it to Zimmerman, who sets it back up. Inside to Sharonbeck in the post. Kicks to Kazemba. And a turnover for the Norse there. Travel on Stephanie LeCue.
Yeah, all our players thought she had it, but she had picked up a dribble, and there was no one there for her to pass to.
You gotta have a safety valve back when you're in your backcourt. Sharonbeck with off the glass, no good. And they're going to call it travel. Nice job by the Lancers there. They're going for the jump ball, but
I think that's a third travel called on the Norse already, so gotta watch their footing.
Johannes to inbound. Looking deep for Zimmerman at the safety. She's good. Garvin's right wing. Goes over to her left. Johannes up top. Goes left, jumper. No good. Garvin's with the board. Kicks it back to Johannes. Johannes gives to Zimmerman, and a carry on Johannes before the pass.
Yeah, she tried to continue that high dribble that accidentally happened, and I think the best thing that would have happened is for her to jump stop there.
Yeah, got a little bit out of control. Maybe just pick up your dribble. And Schwartz splits the defense. She loses her dribble, and a double dribble is called.
Manuel seems to be playing an aggressive press.
We'll see that on the next defensive possession. We can verify that. Kazemba gives back to Zimmerman, or Johannes on the inbound. Johannes guarded by Schwartz. Some pressure defense being applied. They go inside. Sharonbeck found the weak spot in the defense. Jump up. Layup's no good. LeCue with the ball. Smith was wide open in the post, but LeCue didn't have her head up to see her. It'll stick with the Norse. First subs of the game, Emma Gergel for the Lancers, and number 5, Taylor Anderson for the Norse. Kazemba and LeCue go off. Both Stephanies go off. Steal for Zimmerman here, and a foul. First foul of the game is going to be on number 12, Alyssa Herman, the sophomore.
Yeah, and with those subs coming in, I looked over at the Norse bench, and they've got only 2 people for the going in for subbing.
As opposed to the Lancers, 9.
8. 9.
Yep.
I can count.
Sharonbeck goes off for Plath, and Lancers send in their second sub of the game. Here's Gergel on the left wing. Emma Gergel needing some help from her teammates. Lancers got to space the floor. Zimmerman fills. Johannes to Garvins. Garvins for 3. No good. Rebound's going to bounce back out to Johannes. She cuts right into the lane, and Emily Johannes with her first basket of the night. Lancers up 4-0. Schwartz dribbles into trouble. High dribble here. But Gergel doing a nice job of staying behind her. Ball bounces around, and Zimmerman is fortunate because she lost her man. She just couldn't handle the pass on the cut there. Turnover for the Norse. Johannes brings it down. Screen from Gergel. Johannes gives to Zimmerman. Corner jumper's no good again, and Garvins can't get there in time to save it. Sub here for the Norse, number 30. Or wait, number 00. Ames, Teshla Ames is in.
But yeah, that's an aggressive press there.
It's typical, I think, of what the JV girls usually run. Zimmerman picks up her first foul.
That'll be a block, I think.
Indeed. Inbound for the Norse on the side. They go right into the high post. And 1 for Alyssa Herman. She'll go to the line to look to complete the 3-point play. Caitlin Brandel checks in for the Lancers. She goes in for Zimmerman. Zimmerman picking up her first foul there. Here's Herman from the line. Shot's no good. Johannes with the board. Johannes pushes it ahead to Brandel, and the pass is just out of reach.
Not the smartest pass she could have made. There were other people open, just on the same side of court as her, but
I'm going to have to disagree with you, James. She had the capability of getting it there, and Brandel did a nice job of getting behind the defense, which was way too far up. Or off the...
Fine. Let's just agree with you. I'm terrible at my job. That's pretty much what you're saying.
Lancers run double back screens, or up screens. Here's Plath up top. Jumper. No good. Ames with the board. She goes right. Picks up her dribble. Needs help. And gets it to Alyssa Herman. Herman goes right. Floater. No good. And Plath with the board. Plath pushes ahead. Loses her dribble. And Ames with the steal. Back the other way. Spin move. Splits 2 defenders. Off balance shot and 1. Wow.
That was a great drive for Tesha Ames.
Really impressive.
That spin move and then off balance, getting fouled, making the shot and getting the end one.
Very impressive there. And here she is from the line. No good. Johannes with the board. Emily pushes it ahead to Alex Garvins. Garvins with a nice in-rhythm jumper, just can't get it to fall. Board for sorry. Board for Presley Herman, and the pass goes out of bounds. Sharon back in for the Lancers. Plath goes off. Johannes looking to get it in. She gets it into Brandel. Brandel shoots. No good. Board for Smith, and back the other way goes Alyssa Herman. That's going to be a foul on Emma Gergel on the reach. Zimmerman goes back in for Gergel. They both have one foul.
I think there's been 4 fouls for Emmanuel in about the span of 2 minutes in the game. Because they were at 0 at around 4 minutes.
Needs ahead to Sharonbeck, and Sharonbeck's pass is picked off. That's going to be a double dribble there. Lancer ball. Emily Johannes looking to receive the inbound. She does. Lancers will set up. They've got 3 out, 2 in, and the pass is out of bounds. Turnover gives the ball to the Norse. They get it into Ames. Press here from the Lancers. Ames goes right. Spin moves off of Johannes. Johannes almost with the steal. Sharonbeck tips the pass. Nice job there, and it goes out of bounds. The inbound from Schwartz gets to Alyssa Herman. Herman cuts in, aims off the glass, no good. Johannes board. Emily to Emily down the court, and Zimmerman can't handle the ball. Johannes with a nice interception there, bats out of bounds, not gonna let.
Okay, I was looking that time, and I was observing, and that was a good pass to Zimmerman up there.
It helps too that Johannes is the main rebounder, and she's also taking the ball down the floor most of the time. It's convenient because it's not going to happen at most levels, but your rebounder doesn't have to get a pass to your outlet. Your rebounder is your outlet. Smith trying to back down Garvin. She works to the left side of the lane. A great drive there, not even chasing the basket. Great awareness of where she was in the lane. Johannes up top. Gives to Garvins. Garvins grabs it. Back to Johannes. Lots of open room on the far side. Kazemba goes down into Sharonbeck. Picked off by Smith. Here's a pick off for Zimmerman. Down low to Johannes. Emily to Emily. And the bucket for the Lancers. And we're tied at 6 here with 1:13 remaining.
And with that timeout, we will get our view from our cameraman.
Our view?
Well, not view, like view on the game
this is
so
the
far.
view right here.
I see.
View on the game so far. Sorry for not being
Opinion.
Opinion.
Let's go with that. All right. Ben, what do you think of the game so far?
Well, it's pretty low scoring, I'd say. Definitely.
There's been lots of turnovers.
Yeah.
Lots of up and down the floor.
Fairly aggressive defense so far, I think.
I would agree. Lancers even running a press. They'll come back out in it. I just heard the word sides. It's a zone press. Looks like a 1-2-2. Schwartz gets it to LeCue. She goes left. Picks up her dribble. Herman inside to Smith. Smith backs up on Sharonbeck. No good. Kazemba had the board, and she gets an over the back foul called on her. Foul is gonna. Oh, we got the foul on. Johannes is gonna bring it down.
Foul on 4.
Foul on Presley Herman. Zemba up top. Nice lob pass into Sharonbeck. Sharonbeck brings the dribble down and it's knocked away there.
I think she could have just gone up without the dribble, and it would have been.
Short jumper might have been a better choice. Lancers with a very tight formation here. They get it into Sharon Beck. Zimmerman to Garvins. Rotates it around. Johannes baseline. No good on the attempt. It'll stick with the Lancers, however.
I'm not sure the jumper was. I think the layup would have been.
It was a good idea. You just gotta go use your backboard.
It's there for a reason.
Garvins with the jump shot, no good. Johannes tries to put it up too soon, and the foul is not called. Alyssa Harmon the other way, and foul on Sharonbeck.
That'll be 5 fouls for Emmanuel. Not even at the end of first quarter.
Ames back in for the Norse. That's Rose Sharonbeck's first. Schwartz will inbound from underneath the basket. She gets it to Ames. Nice help from Kazemba. Make Ames kick it out for the harder shot. Miss. But Smith with the offensive board. Smith tries to, she does come to the lane. That was a bit presumptive there. However, travel negates the basket. Lancer ball, 6-6 and 12 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Lancers will be going for last shot.
They try to get inside to Sharonbeck, turnover. North back the other way. 1 second and a travel call. They'll let the clock run out. And at the end of 1, we are tied at 6. Lainey Durst checking in for the Lancers. I imagine she's not playing 4 quarters or 3 quarters tonight. The last 3 quarters. She's probably playing 2.
Yeah, they want to save her for varsity a bit.
As well as Rebecca Krause checking in there.
Yeah, I think we have 3 varsity players playing down.
Yep, Garvin's, 4. Garvin's, Johannes, Durst, and Krause.
Yep.
A very deep bench for the Lancers.
Ben, any opinion so far? Those 25 seconds?
25 seconds.
Well,
Oh, when was the time I called?
Oh, yeah.
I think they're doing a pretty stand-up job. Both teams.
It's good that they're not sitting down on the floor.
No, you know what he meant.
Yeah, I know.
It has been a good game so far. Very evenly matched teams, it seems. Feel free to text James at the number in the top right corner of your screen. Turnover on Whitehall.
I appreciate all texts.
Stepped over the line there.
Oh, over and back?
No, she stepped over the line.
Oh,
Throw-in line.
Yeah.
Durst gives to Garvins. Garvins long, 2. Long. And they'll go out of bounds. Norse to inbound. They get it into Herman. Nice pass there from LeCue. Alyssa Herman trying to make the fancy pass around Sharonbeck. Loses her control and a travel. Durst brings the ball down for the Lancers. Durst gives to Zimmerman. Garvin's up top for, that's a long 2, foot on the line. And on the basket for Garvin's there, nice shot. They get it ahead, Presley Herman is blocked by Rose Sharonbeck.
The Norse really broke that Emmanuel press very well on that time.
Nice job of Sharonbeck on hustling back though. She didn't give up the easy shot. Or not the easy shot, the open shot. That's what I say. Smith drives in. Jumper or runner no good. Here's Durst the other way. Slows down. Lainey Durst looking for some room. Needing her teammates to help her. Nice screen from Garvins. Durst all the way to the basket. Left-handed layup. Good. LeCue tries to get the long inbound pass in. Nothing doing there.
Emmanuel's press really working those Lady Norse very hard.
Hard to get it in, hard to get it past half. Lancers up 4 here. Nice start to the second quarter for them. Durst to inbound. Gets it to Zimmerman. And Zimmerman will set up at the point. She goes far side to Garvins. Garvins back to Durst. Durst up top. She goes right. Screen from Charenbeck. Runner, no good. And a travel in addition to that. Zimmerman goes off for Gurgle. Zone press for the Lancers here. Nice job by Garvins. Almost picks off the pass. Goes out of bounds. Coming all the way from the back row, the back two. Make that pick. Alyssa Herman down the sideline. Loses her pass, but gets it again. She throws it out of bounds as some miscommunication from Herman and Smith there lead to a missed back cut. Lancer ball.
Turnover is definitely being a factor in this game.
For both teams. Durst goes right. Was going to try to get it to Garvins, but not before a foul is called. It's going to be a push on the Lady Norse. Foul's going to be on Lizzie Smith, her first. Durst looking for someone, needs help. Krause. Cross-court pass to Charenbeck. Charenbeck gives it to Gurgle. Charenbeck finds the window. Shot's no good, but a really nice look. Garvins gets the ball off the save. Shot's no good. Durst cleans up. And Laney's got 2 buckets already. Nice job on the offensive glass there for the Lancers. Becca Krause with the foul. And the Norse will take it on the side. Kendra Nauman and Stephanie Kazemba in the game.
It's Kendra Nauman's first time being in the game.
In for the Lancers right now, 2 sophomores, a junior, and 2 freshmen. Durst to bring it down. I think Durst and Johannes are switching off quarters. Johannes will play first and third, and Laney will play second and fourth, most likely. We'll keep you updated on that. Krause to Durst. Durst sweeps through. Nice left-handed drive, no good. Kazemba with the cleanup, good. Stephanie Kazemba with her first basket of the night, and the Lancers are suddenly up 8. Great start to the second quarter.
Remember to text the number up there. Questions, comments, concerns, boredom.
Technical difficulties if the broadcast isn't working too well. And in less than 2.5 minutes, the Lancers have had more points than they did all the first quarter, so
yeah.
The offense is really clicking right now, and that's great to see.
Lady Norse are having a difficulty getting their feet underneath them and not traveling with the ball.
The press is definitely working. The goal of a press is to make the inbounding team nervous and uncomfortable, and that's what the Lancers are doing.
Yeah, there are 2 extremes.
What?
The 2 extremes of the press
Yep.
make the ball handler nervous.
You're either way too uncomfortable, or you're not paying, or you're not giving enough help to your teammates. Norse back out first after the timeout.
Remember to watch the varsity game. That's right after this.
7:30 start time for the game. Pep band at 7 if you want to stay tuned for that. We'll slowly, we'll quickly turn off the JV broadcast just for uploading reasons, and then we'll get you the varsity game right after.
Yep.
Zone press is working again, almost a 5-second violation. Herman just gets it in. Anderson with the ball. She goes around Durst, and she's over half. Norse doing a better job of breaking the press that time. Smith needing some help. Looking inside, pass eventually goes to Anderson, and Anderson travels before she gets the shot off. Ames back in the game for Anderson. Durst brings it down. Gets to Kazemba on the wing. Back up top to Krause. Lancers need to space the floor. Krause with the drive there, and Kazemba did a nice job of staying out of her way. And a foul called. Foul's going to be on number 12, I believe, Alyssa Herman. They get in to Nauman. Nauman with the shot. No good. And over the back called on Emma Gergel. That's Alyssa Herman's second foul. And with a team with only 7 players, you cannot get into foul trouble. It's vital that you don't, actually.
And Lady Norse will, well, Lancers will be, okay, Lady Norse are in bonus, so if we get a foul, they get to shoot free throws.
They'll be Lady Norse will be shooting bonus, as the Lancers have 7 fouls in the half.
Yeah, I phrased that right.
That's all right.
Can never remember if we're in bonus and they get the free throw, if they're in bonus and they get the free throw.
Garvin's back in the game for Gergel. Schwartz with the 1-on-1 situation. First one's no good. Board for Nauman. Nice rebound there. They get it ahead to Garvin's. The pass from Garvin's to Durst is picked off after the misread. Aims down the floor, and that's the first basket for the Norse this quarter. Tesla Ames with 4 points. Durst drives in, gets stopped, tries to force up a shot. Not a very good decision there, and a turnover. Smith with the travel. I think Ben was very accurate when he was saying you got to get your feet under you before you start moving.
Way to go, Ben.
I try.
Durst gets a ball screen from Krause. Crosses over all the way in. Laney Durst, no good on the shot, but a nice drive to the hoop. Kazemba with the steal, back for Durst. This time she'll finish. Laney Durst with 6 points, all coming in this quarter. Ames forces her way through. She saves the ball. Herman with the long 2. Good.
That was a great save by Ames. Just getting after that loose ball.
16-10 Lancers. Krause sweeps, goes right, down the baseline, and a foul's called. Nice look on the backside, though. If only the foul hadn't been called. Garvin's had a wide open shot. Foul's on Herman. That's her 3rd. Katie Lillo in the game for the first time. Nauman goes off. And Herman's going to go off with 3 fouls, most definitely. LeCue back in the game. Durst inbounding. Double up screens. Garvin's with the jumper. Rebound goes to Smith. She gets the pass to Schwartz and ahead. Garvin's does a nice job of hustling back there. Ames, shot, no good. Rebound comes back to her, long rebound. And a foul is called on Garvin's. Garvin's looked to be in a little bit of pain there, but she shakes it off. And that will send Ames to the line, single bonus for the Lady Norse in effect.
8 fouls for Emmanuel.
1-on-1 situation. Ames makes the first. That's the first made free throw of the game.
Haven't been that many free throws, though.
That's true. There hasn't been a lot of getting off to the line, a lot of non-shooting fouls, to be honest. Ames gets both. And Tesla Ames with 6 points. Half of the Lady Norse points. Garvin, nice look into Durst. The pass just wasn't there. Krause kicks it back out. Garvin saves it. Katie Lillo at the right wing. Just Steph Kazemba up top. Kazemba goes left, and she's fouled. Schwartz with the foul there. And there's a good foul, too, but because without it, Stephanie most likely would have made that left-handed layup. Zimmerman in for Kazemba. Lancers only have 4. That is only That is the 6th foul on Whitehall, so no bonus. A little bit of some confusion there for
And
the
it
refs.
was a shooting foul.
Shooting foul? Oh, that is 7 fouls. That must be I'm
Bonus.
missing one.
That's what I meant. I meant bonus.
I am missing a foul.
It's okay, Gunny. Can't all be perfect.
I figured I'd mess up somewhere along the way. I'm missing a Lancer foul, too. Probably more than one.
Way to go.
I'm missing 2.
Well, that's what you do when you deny me taking stats. You insist on doing play-by-play
All right.
stats.
Sorry. It's nice to be busy. And they're going to go to the inbound. Foul is on Smith. I'm pretty sure it was on Schwartz. Foul on 41. They're going to give that to Smith. All right.
Only 6 fouls for the Lancers.
So I did have that.
Okay, never mind. Apparently you can be perfect.
Durst loses it, and he'll stay with the Lancers.
Almost ran into the bleachers there. That would have been bad.
Durst to inbound. Zimmerman gets a push on her, and now we're
Now
in
it's bonus, yeah.
The foul will be on. Hold you for some suspense here. 42. It'll be on 42. Lizzie Smith. Her second. Zimmerman's 1-and-1 free throw, no good. Ball's gonna be. It's gonna be off of. Refs disagreeing here. They're gonna say jump ball. Stays with the Lancers. Zimmerman hustles to the ball there. She goes right. Trying to draw a foul, splitting some defenders there. Ends up being some clean defense, then turnover.
Minute 55 left in the half.
Lancers up 4. Schwartz gets it into LeCue, back to Schwartz. And they're
Gravel.
a travel, not an offensive foul, but nonetheless, it'll go back to the Lancers.
Lucky for the Norse, that's not a foul that incurs bonus shooting. So
That is a very good point there, James. With the
Thank you.
I suppose with the travel, you're not giving up any shots.
It's not a foul. Actually,
What?
James said that that's not a foul that gives up a bonus point or a bonus shot. Sorry.
What's going on?
I'm
Just-
confused.
I'm sorry.
Lancers are they just fouled, and the Norse will have some free throws at the other end. Foul's gonna be on Krause, her second.
Intense zooming here by Nauman.
A nice pan, or not pan, nice.
Not zoom. Yeah, I said zoom. Yeah.
I was trying to think of another word. Durst with the board. Oh, and then zoom back out. Beautiful. Durst to Krause. Down low to Zimmerman.
Travel.
Nice look, but the travel kills all that.
That was morbid.
It was. Ames deep to Smith in the turnover. Nice passing by the sophomores there. Shot's no good, however. Garvin's gets the board, and her shot's no good. Smith with the defensive rebound. Dead there, and a nice trap. I didn't catch the call, James. Did you get it?
I didn't even see it because I
it's gonna
had
be
to look over the edge.
Blocking foul on Zimmerman, I think. Anyways, double bonus now. It's going to be a blocking foul on Garvin's.
There's kind of a wall in my way. I'm seeing it. It's,
LeCue at the line. Free throw no good. Second free throw for Stephanie LeCue. 1 for 2 from the line. That one's good. Durst brings the ball down. Screen from Krause. Durst tries to get the pass to Garvin. It's too high. .111 left in the second quarter, and therefore the first half. Ames pushes it ahead. And stepped on the line.
Sorry.
Lancer ball. Durst up top. Scherenbeck with the screen. Open is Garvin's long two. Good, nice shot. Alex Garvin stepping into it there.
She's 2 for 2 for those long twos.
She banked in the first, I forgot to mention that. But, you know, whatever way you get the ball in the basket. Scherenbeck tries to force it ahead, picked off by LeCue. Zimmerman gets a screen. And there will be a foul here. Offensive foul on Ames.
You could hear the stand saying no foul, because that would be bad if they fouled, because then
Foul
they
on
get the line.
Fouls on
offensive foul.
Schwartz, actually. Pardon me.
Shouldn't that
Your
be a
pardon.
bonus?
Yep,
Oh well.
it should. Maybe offensive foul. That's different. I'm not exactly sure.
I think it was
Garvin's
an,
open. This one's a three. No good. Durst with the board, dribbles back in, and a foul on the shot. Ben,
I'm pretty sure the foul back there was an illegal screening.
Oh, that
that
resulted
It
in
looked
a
like
turnover.
I was watching, and it looked like she ran right into her to screen her.
And it
Yeah,
is-
that's illegal.
Yeah.
and it is on Schwartz.
It's one of those things you can't do.
And the foul down here, the shooting foul down here was on LeCue.
Laney misses her first free throw.
Looking to get one of two, make the lead 6. Smith steps off. Durst from the line. Gets one of two.
"20 seconds left in the half.
Ames getting lots of pressure.
Norse are looking to get the last shot here. They don't. Oh, that.
They're going to call a block on Krause there. That's her third. And while I think that's the right call, some very, very aggressive dribbling by Ames.
Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, and stop.
Ames from the line here. She's made one free throw tonight. Make that 2, sorry. There's 3 on the 1-and-1. Actually, that wasn't the 1-and-1. I don't know why everybody's crashing the boards. She hits both, and Tesla Ames with 8 points, the high in the game.
Lancers will be looking to get the last shot here.
Durst swings it over to Krause. Rotation down to Zimmerman. Zimmerman long 2. Good. Nice shot for Emily.
End of the half.
Just like Carl Ryan last night, maybe not a buzzer beater, but it certainly ran out the clock as the opposing team had to get the ball in. After one half of basketball, it's 21-15, the Lancers. Second quarter, pretty decent for the Lancers. Laney Durst comes in and pours in 7 points. That's always nice. And a recap of the Lancers scoring here.
The fouls.
Laney with 7. Johannes with 4. Garvin 6. Scherenbeck 2. Scherenbeck 3. Kazemba 2. And on to the Lady North side of things, it's Ames with 8 of the 15 points. Herman with 4. LeCue 1. And Smith has 2. Some decent foul trouble for both teams, but the one that sticks out is 3 fouls for Alyssa Herman. And on a team with 7 players,
Don't want to foul out.
no. They'll probably play her sparingly in the third quarter. And maybe even into the fourth. You can text James at the number in the top right corner. The crowd's starting to fill in here. Getting ready for varsity. Tonight, the varsity broadcast will be brought to you by Mr. Shazer, James's dad, and Rob Sowers.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We're not certain.
Oh,
Well, Rob was up here dilly-dallying and...
Dilly. He did a nice job of setting up here. There's lots of screens for you guys to see.
Yeah, it's going to be fancy.
Yep. Really nice job. Just like the
Pros.
the 2012-13 season, senior year of Abby Hine, Abby Sido, that year, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They did a really nice job on a ton of broadcasts. It was great.
They had that intro thing going on.
Yeah, that was amazing. Tonight it was, or not tonight, but Monday it was Doc Sido's 100th win, and it's kind of a surprise, so nobody tell him, please.
Yeah, don't go congratulating him just yet.
But after the national anthem, there will be a special announcement, and there will be a celebration after the game. So the Lancers won Monday, and they also won Tuesday. So he's at 101 right now, looking for number 102 tonight.
Got that zoom there on, Coach.
Doc Sido's taping out Becca Nauman. Is Becca good to play, Ben?
She will be playing tonight.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to hear. Becca got
Twisted her ankle.
Rolled her ankle, I think,
her
on the
ankle.
100th win.
that
Or
was,
was
that was Monday
Yeah.
against Plum City Elmwood in Plum City.
Girls varsity had a tough schedule. They had to go away on Monday, and then go away another game on Tuesday.
They won both. It was good to see. We can actually pull that up if you want to, Ben. You want to go Lancers results? You can see all the Lancer games this year. They started off with a win, 2 wins against Ellsworth and Augusta. They played Independence, the best team in the Dairyland Small, lost to them at home. Close game. Had a really nice streak. Actually, the streak is still going. They're on a 6-game win streak.
This is what we mean by Rob being up here.
It's
He
really
was
nice
up
to
here
see.
for like 2 or 3 hours, setting up all these slides.
It looks really nice.
Props to you, Rob.
And they've got a 6-game winning streak going, including 5 conference games. All of those were conference games except for Plum City Elmwood. Nice to see, and a 30-point victory on Monday. Very impressive. They'll be playing Whitehall tonight, and their next game is after tonight is going to be CFC on next Thursday. There you can see their last game in AC Lincoln. Lancers started off well with a 6-point lead after the first quarter, and then Lincoln fired back to take a 3-point lead into the half. No, 1-point lead in the half. Then the Lancers controlled the game in the second half, outscoring them by 7 and 4, and a 10-point victory. Good to see. If we go back to the main cam now, you can see the leading scores were Johanna Meyer, Emily Hine, and Emily Johannes. 23, 22, and 7, respectively. Lancers the first team back out on the floor, and we will be back with you once the second half starts. Take a little break here. We are back, folks. Second half of JV girls basketball. Almost gonna start. We're gonna start in about 10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Sorry, I always watch the ball drop on New Year's and I always count down. Then we pop open some non-alcoholic champagne and
Oh man, the Shades just do it big. Norris start out with the ball. Herman in the game with 3 fouls. Lancers will push it at her on defense, try to get her out of the game maybe. Schwartz picks up her dribble. Kazemba with some pressure. Herman gets the ball stripped by Zimmerman. Kazemba grabs the steal. Zimmerman back the other way. Layup good. Nice defensive possession there. And some defense leads to offense on the other end.
bringing the Lancers lead up to 8.
Schwartz down in the lane, tries to kick it to Smiths. Another nice play by Zimmerman. She's got her dribble. Realizes, and she'll bring it down. Johannes takes a 3. Nice move. Jumper, no good. Zimmerman with the board. They call it travel. Debatable.
I concur.
There was some... You concur that's debatable? Or
Yes.
that was a travel?
I concur that was debatable.
Yeah, there was some moaning from... Or, not moaning, groaning from the...
Pretty sure
Lancers.
moaning is the same as groaning. But
There's some displeasure from the Lancer fan base. Let's go with that. Nice play by Stephanie Kazemba there. Jump ball. Lancer ball. On the possession arrow. Kazemba to inbound to Johannes. Johannes goes inside to Sharonbeck. She pivots and foul, travel foul. North ball. They try to get into Schwartz, and a nice play by Kazemba. She slows it down, stays calm, gets it past to Sharonbeck. Garvin's up top.
travel, yeah.
Travel's called.
She was walking before she decided to dribble or putting the ball down.
Traveling has been a...
Turn your mic on, Ben.
It's on.
I can hear him.
Traveling has been a major playing card in this game here.
Yep. It's had it's had a big impact.
On both
I
sides
like
of the
your
ball.
analogies.
Thank you.
Turnover there
I work hard on them.
for the Norse. And here's Johannes. Swings it down to the corner for Garvin's. Jumper is short. Board for LeCue. LeCue needs some help. Almost a 5-second violation there. Schwartz.
And maybe 10 seconds.
Nice steal for Johannes. Down in the lane. Left-handed layup. No good, but she'll go to the line on the foul there. First foul of the half will be on Stephanie LeCue. That's her second. First free throw is good.
Having some technical difficulties. Yeah. Oh, mic's not. Had to do some rearranging there because
That Mike's been acting up for a long time. All right, we're back, and now we're probably Ben-less for a little while. Shot goes up from Zimmerman, short. And Herman back the other way. Zimmerman looking to foul. She doesn't, but the shot is missed. Smith with the board and the basket. Johannes with the ball. Nobody picks up ball. She probably could have taken the 3 there, but she wants to get some offense going. Probably a good decision. Kazemba looking for the shot. Nice move. No good. Garvin gets the board, can't finish.
LeCue grabs the rebound. They push it ahead to Anderson. Anderson's shot no good. Herman goes up with it, and a foul on Sharonbeck.
One thing that has been a factor in this game is Lancers have been getting their offensive rebounds, but they haven't been making the shots after the offensive rebounds.
It's nice. It's nice when you put those in, those easy bunnies.
Here comes my Here comes my sister Rachel, giving me a power in. Star of the varsity girls for 4 years.
It's a star.
She
She was a star player. I'll give you that, but I don't think we should assign one star player. That's where problems arise.
She's the best because she's my sister.
They're surely missing her on varsity this year, but varsity's been doing a nice job, and you just saw. So
6-game win streak, only lost 1 game.
Yep.
Okay, don't unplug that. That's a bad thing to unplug. Still dealing with a bit of technical difficulties. Seems my mic is the only one that's working fine.
Yeah, mine's all right too.
Okay.
One of our 3 mics isn't working so well.
Yep. Oh, I'm still on.
I'm still on too. That would be the mic we have to unplug. All right.
Yeah, we did it. But Ben's not going to be able to talk.
Yep.
Ben, if you want to talk, just relay it to me.
We didn't even have the option of this last year. It's really nice to get this 3rd headset up here, but one of our older ones is breaking down. It's sad. And
we accept donations. What? What?
I don't know if we do accept donations.
I don't think we've ever been donated anything.
Yeah. Well, just to get this started, took some donations, obviously.
Yeah.
Herman knocks down the free throw. I believe a technical foul was called on Sharonbeck. Maybe not. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, we were focused on the difficulties at hand. And a really unprofessional job by us, and we're sorry. Herman gets 1 of 2, and we're shooting 3.
Man, something interesting must have happened.
She makes 1 of 3. It'll also be black ball. Aims to inbound. She gets it into Herman. Stacy Nelder in the game for the first time. The pass to Presley Herman, no good on the shot there. Kazemba gets it ahead to Emily Johannes. Johannes finishes at the other end. Nice transition bucket there. Stephanie pushing it ahead, and Johannes with a nice finish. Johannes now with 6 points. A nice save there. On her knees was Herman, almost travels. Getting up. Krause grabs the ball.
Lot of chaos. Lot of chaos.
And a jump ball's called. They'll stay with the Norse. Anderson looking to inbound. She gets it into Smith. Smith dribbles out of trouble. Smith needing some help. Lobs it over to Ames. And they'll set up. Ames, a junior, kicks it back out to Anderson. Ames comes to the pass and does a nice job of getting away from Johannes. Herman into the lane. And the floater is not even going to count. Travel. Kazemba to inbound, and here is Johannes. Johannes bringing it in 2-3 zone here for Whitehall. The 3-pointer's no good by, I believe that was Krause. And the board for Nelner, she kicks it back out to Krause. Rebecca Krause looking for some help. She dribbles all the way around before it's knocked out of her hand by the Lady Norse.
One thing that seems to be different this half is a lot less fouls being called.
Yeah, only 4 fouls in the quarter so far. Scherenbeck with the jumper off the inbound, no good. Anderson the other way. Herman into the lane, shot no good. Anderson grabs the offensive board and her shot's no good. Back the other way are the Lancers. Emily Johannesson, nice pass to Kazemba across the court. Kazemba needs some help, she goes up with it. A double dribble probably should have been called there. But no basket, so not much to argue about there. Ames travels before she gets the pass to Herman.
Travel still coming in for the Lady Norse.
Yeah, very different than the fouls being lesser here. The travels have been just as much. Johannes brings it into the 2-3 zone. Got to get to the gaps here. Krause tries to penetrate there, decides against it. They get it to Johannes, short corner. Rebound goes to Ames. Nice look there. Ames dribbles ahead. 3, Lady Norse behind the Lancers. Shot's no good. Anderson tries to get it up. Board for Neldner. She fights out of there, and she gets it ahead to Johannes. Johannes dribbles it up, and it goes off her foot and out of bounds.
She tried to...
Actually, it'll be Lancer ball. It goes off of Anderson.
Never mind. You know what I was about to say. I have no good points.
Scherenbeck off the inbounds. No good.
Oh.
And some rough basketball there. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lancers.
Very rough game going on.
Yeah, it's physical right now. Johannes to inbound after the timeout. Lancers up 12. And they're up only 6.5, so they've doubled their lead this oh no, they're up, sorry. They're up 8. They've added 2 to their lead this quarter. Nice to see. Again, tune in for the varsity game at 7:30. Varsity will also be taking on Whitehall, trying to extend their win streak to 7. Only 2 losses this year, and those were coming against Independence and...
I think there was only 1 loss.
Oh, only 1 loss this year.
Against Independence, the best team in the Dairyland, so...
Yep. The varsity Lancers have been doing a really nice job. Johannes to inbound on the side. Tries to get it to Zimmerman, and a steal for the Norse.
And
foul on Zimmerman.
No, I think she stepped on the line.
Oh, Herman steps on the line. It was the foul. It was the foul motion. Johannes goes up top to Scherenbeck. Scherenbeck gets it over to Neldner. Neldner shoots.
Travel.
Shot's no good, but travel before that. Lorinda Schwartz back in for the Lancers, or for the Lady Norse. My bad. Pass goes back across the court to Herman. Herman's done a nice job of staying out of foul trouble. She still has only 3. That's good for the Norse. Nice pass to Ames.
Block.
And a block is called on Johannes. And the right call there. She was getting back and got her body onto Ames before she had her feet set.
Don't forget that if you are going to watch the varsity game, tune in for pep band.
7 o'clock.
It's always entertaining.
They get it into Smith, and Smith with a nice shot with a hand in her face, actually. Her 3rd basket of the game. She's got 6 points. Johannes getting a ball screen, but she picks up a dribble. Nice job by Neldner on the fake there. Shot's no good. Rose with the board. Her putback is no good, and the ball goes out of bounds. Abby Plath in for Scherenbeck, and Katie Schmidt in for Neldner. Schmidt's first time in the game here. Nice jump by Emily Johannes there. She goes cross court to Zimmerman. Zimmerman dribbles, and she's fouled. To the line is Emily Zimmerman. .5 seconds left in the third quarter. And actually, it's 7 o'clock right now, so Pep Band will be starting later than we just said. We've still got another quarter of basketball.
Yep.
Zimmerman misses the first. LeCue comes in for Schwartz. Schwartz has got 4 fouls. I just noticed that. Whoops.
Wow, you've missed 3 fouls there.
I got caught up in the rest of the game and the technical difficulties. Zimmerman misses both. Nice job by Johannes, almost getting the rebound there. Smith pushes ahead. Travel's called before she gets the pass off. So Herman with 3 and Schwartz with 4. The Norse are awfully close to only having 5 players. Zimmerman gets the inbound. Lancers need to space the floor a little bit here. They've got 5 out. I'm not sure if there's not supposed to be a post or not. Johannes, nice pass to Zimmerman. She had lost control, but the pass was a really nice flick across the lane. Foul on Emily Zimmerman. That's the 4th team foul, or 3rd team foul for the Lancers. 3rd on Emily. They get it into Smith. 20 seconds left in the half. Shots up from Ames. She buries the 3.
I think is that the first 3?
Yes, first 3 of the ball game. Zimmerman fights for the ball and Ames with the steal. She gets it to Herman. Foul on the Lancers is called.
Though, that being the first 3, Garvin's did have a lot of those long twos.
She kind of strides into her shot, so if she would want to take a 3, she'd have to be a couple feet behind the line. Zimmerman off with her 4th foul, and some foul trouble there for the Lancers. Ames with the ball. She chucks up the last second shot. A nice effort there, but no good. At the end of 3 quarters, it is Emmanuel Lutheran 27, Whitehall 24.
Whitehall needs to watch their fouls with 2 people in dangerous foul trouble. That they only have 7, so.
Although Herman did do a very nice job of playing clean defense that half.
Yep.
Lainey Durst will check back in the game along with Rebecca Krause. This will be Lainey will only play 2 quarters tonight, and Rebecca will play 3. Johannes and Garvin's both headed to the locker room. They're going to go pseudo for varsity. Johannes played 2 quarters. Garvin's played 3. So they'll be eligible for 2 and 1, respectively, tonight. Caitlin Brandel checked in the game before the 3rd quarter ended. She'll be right back in as soon as the game is back. I don't know how else to phrase that.
Ben says that both teams need to use the backboard, which
it's
true.
It's a good weapon. The backboard is your friend. That's also true.
Ben with some wise wisdom.
Wise wisdom. That's repetitive or redundant.
You're repetitive.
Okay. We're just going to leave that there. Krause's fouled on the drive into the left side of the lane.
I'm not the best at making comebacks up on the fly.
Foul's going to be on number 14. There is not a number 14 on the Whitehall. We'll get that to you momentarily. Bit of an error there. At least not number 14 on JV. Nope, no number 14 on varsity either. They can't play him a varsity player now.
Yeah, that'd be strange to start a game with 1 foul.
That would stink. Sharon Beck with a nice steal there. She gets it to Durst. Durst with a couple crossovers, makes some space. Gergel with the jumper, no good. LeCue with the ball. Gergel with the steal. Dribbles right. A nice running jumper there. She got that off around the defender.
Travel.
Krause with the travel as she pivoted.
And then pivoted with the other
to create space, and then pivoted with the other foot.
You can't do that.
A scoreless fourth quarter so here. So far here. James?
It's rare that I get to correct you.
Brandel gets back on defense, makes the shot tougher for Presley Herman, and forces a miss. Gergel needs some help there, and she's going to get called for elbowing.
That'll be a manual 6 foul, so one more until they're in the bonus.
Here's Smith for 3, and we've got a tie ball game. Second 3 of the game, and both have been by the Lady Norse. Durst with the ball.
We tried to fix the technical difficulties there.
Krause over the left wing. That's Brandel. Short corner, Durst. She dribbles back to get open. Nice board for Gergel. She'll dribble back out and set up. Gergel to Durst. Durst for 3. Short. Looked dead on from my point of view. Brandel with the jump shot, no good. Board for LeCue. She rips it away from Durst, which was trying to get it loose. Herman dribbles in, loses the ball, and Sharonbeck gets it ahead to Durst. Durst dribbles out of trouble. Brandel doesn't handle the pass, but it'll go off of a Whitehall defender and out.
Ben, our ever-observant cameraman, noticed that when they got that elbowing call, he never reported it into the table, so it's still 5 fouls for Emmanuel.
And that is a foul. It's an offensive foul.
So
the refereeing this, or the not necessarily the officiating, but the communication between the officiating team and the scorers table has been shaky at times.
Toilet bowl there for Laney Durst.
That was Lorinda Schwartz, not even the same team, James.
Oh, sorry.
So you can stop making fun of me. Whitehall taking the lead for the first time since the beginning of the game, I believe. Maybe not even. Might be their first lead all game. Sharonbeck gives to Zimmerman. Zimmerman misses the jumper. Off of Emmanuel and Lancer ball.
I'm not even sure what happened there. I read Lorinda Schwartz and I just said Laney Durst.
Well, they both start with L. And it'll be a timeout called by Emmanuel. They're down 2 here, and they haven't scored the whole fourth quarter. The fourth quarter scoring has been 5 for Whitehall, 0 for Emmanuel.
And what? Something.
Is there a wet spot?
So it might be blood. Or is it an earring?
Oh, wow.
There's something on the ground.
A scab?
Oh.
Well, with blood. I think we're okay.
Something happens.
Something was on the floor, and Zimmerman picked it up. And that was the most
And she was excited about it, yeah.
That was definitely the most interesting timeout of the game.
I'm not sure they talked much.
There are a couple of players going to the medical kit here. The first aid kit. And back to basketball. Ames with the ball. Nice break for Whitehall. Herman can't make the shot. And the ball goes off of Alyssa Herman and out of bounds. Laney Durst looking to tie it up or maybe take the lead for the Lancers. She swings it over to Gergel. Gergel goes to Zimmerman, top of key. Some good rotation here for the Lancers early. Durst with the 3, no good, off the backboard. Smith with the board, and Schwartz pushes it ahead to Herman. Herman loses the handle, saves it, and Kazemba with the steal. Kazemba with the throw all the way down the court. Zimmerman looked like a foul. She sure thought so. And a timeout for Whitehall.
Now that there was finally a break, I do know what she picked. She picked up Rebecca Krause's contact because they're over at the medical kit, and I just saw her put something in her eye.
I see.
So,
and now Rebecca can hopefully see too.
Yeah. Surprising that they found the contact though. Those things are hard to find,
especially on the basketball court. Oh my. So,
I mean, I don't know from experience. I've got perfect vision. But
oh wow, James is high and mighty. Whitehall calling timeout there as the ball was on the floor for a little bit. Just trying to regain control of the offense. Out for the Lancers, Zimmerman, Gurgle, Sharonbeck, Durst, and Kazemba.
And the Lancers still have not scored yet in the fourth quarter.
Norris looking to get it in. They get it to Smith. She tries to power through a trap, and she gets a foul called on her. That is the 6th foul of the half on Emmanuel.
Well,
should be the 7th.
The 7th, but
yep. The elbowing foul earlier on Gurgle was missed. And as was that one. Oh, nope. We got a foul on Gurgle. That's her 4th. Should be her 5th, actually. And there's a carry by Smith.
Wow, that would make a difference.
Especially if Gurgle scores a bucket here. And she's more than capable of doing that. Durst brings it down. Her pass is picked off by Ames. Ames the other way. She's got numbers. She looks up, and a double dribble is called.
She tried to pick it up, but it kind of bobbled out of her hand and hit the ground.
Durst to bring the ball down. Lancers still looking for their first bucket. 2-3 zone from Whitehall. Durst to Kazemba. Zimmerman. Zimmerman pulls up the jumper. No good. Durst tries to grab the board off her hands, and Ames grabs the rebound.
Aggressive press.
Nice job by Kazemba, and a travel is forced. Great job by Durst and Kazemba there. Trapping Ames on both sides. It made her think as if she had nowhere to go. They float the inbounds pass into Rose Sharonbeck. Kick out to Zimmerman, no good. And again, off the offensive rebound. No shots, no good. Foul is going to be on Whitehall there. Foul is on Lizzie Smith, her 3rd. Subs here, Rebecca Krause getting ready to come back in, as is Taylor Anderson. Under 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Lancers down 2. They floated in, or try to float it into Sharonbeck again. And jump ball called. Whitehall ball.
Remember, you can text in. I haven't gotten a text yet.
I sure hope we're up and running. It would be great if someone could text us in and about the quality of the broadcast, and hopefully that's... Nope. That would be a personal text of James.
No, it's my mom. She just turned in.
Oh, she just tuned in. Good to hear.
So, it is working.
It was both. Herman fights through Emily Zimmerman's defense. Sharonbeck with the board. 2.5 minutes left here for the Lancers. They need a bucket. Krause swings corner. Zimmerman goes baseline. Jumper open. Strong. Far side rebound. It goes to Durst eventually, and Laney powers it up. Tie ball game here at 29. Laney Durst with 9 points in only 2 quarters.
It's the first.
Kazemba ahead for the lead. Stephanie is fouled before the shot on the ground.
That'll be the first points of the half for the Lancers.
Quarter.
Yeah. Quarter. Things, words, talk, hard.
Stop, James. And the foul is on the ground, and only 5 fouls for Whitehall, so we are not in bonus yet.
Apparently we're doing a good job, and it looks great.
All right, broadcast quality is nice to hear. Thank you, Mrs. Shazer.
And 40, Lorinda Schwartz fouled out. So
Lorinda Schwartz with her 5th foul there. Sharonbeck tries to grab the board, but Herman pulls it away. Alyssa Herman, that is. Alyssa pushes it ahead, gets it to Anderson, blocked from Kazemba. Shot is good from Smith at the free throw line. Lizzie Smith with 8, or make that 11 points. Wow.
Looks like this is going to be a close game.
Zimmerman's strong again. Kazemba with the long 2. Good! Stephanie Kazemba. I believe that was a 2, right? Long 2. Not a 3.
Yeah, that was long 2.
Jump ball. Lancer ball. Lancers looking to take the lead. 81 seconds left in the game. 31-31. Krause inbounds to Durst. And Whitehall still in the 2-3 zone. Durst looking to swing it somewhere. Gets it to Kazemba on the wing. Krause, Sharonbeck. Short corner, Emily Zimmerman. No good. She fights for the rebound, and a travel is called. Tough to see there. She did such a nice job of getting her own board.
Got a text in from the Strikes from Okabena. They just tuned in. And it is working, so.
Good.
Got that going for us.
Huh. Alyssa Herman gets the inbound pass, and a travel is called. Nice pressure from Stephanie Kazemba made Herman panic.
One more personal foul. One more foul that causes a bonus will be a bonus for each team.
Yep.
So.
We're next foul for each team will let the other get bonus.
Don't want to
if there is
play aggressive, but not as aggressive to get a foul.
Not too aggressive. Durst swings to Krause. Krause goes over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman shoots. No good. Durst tries to get position for the board. It's off. It looked like it was off of Smith. It was. The ref changes his call. Lancer ball. 45 seconds left. Lancer's looking to take the lead here. Zimmerman again with the jumper. Again, no good. And off of Laney and out of bounds.
Turned into quite an exciting game.
Yeah, I'm glad we got two texts in. Here's the steal from Zimmerman. Passes to Durst. Durst can't handle it. Just got set up there, but it goes off of Smith and out of bounds. Lancers get the ball right back after missing that shot. We got a text that's saying this is too close for comfort. And that could be from either fan base. We don't know. Off of Kazemba and out of bounds. Timeout, Whitehall. 32.6 seconds left in the game.
Overtime would be interesting because this game's already going a bit late.
Varsity is supposed to start at 7:30.
It's from the Garvins that this is too close to comfort. Thank you.
Thank you for
clarifying.
Yep. And Alex has gone. She went back to the locker room after the third quarter. She'll be playing in the varsity game. Tune in for that whenever that starts. It'll be right after this game, with maybe some warm-ups in between. I would think
pep
so.
band too.
And yeah, but you can watch warm-ups. I'm sure everybody loves to do that.
And yeah, you got two people up in this booth playing in pep band, Ben and Gunny.
Not James.
And I'll be singing pep band in the stands.
All right. You can listen for James in the stands. Aims to inbound for the Lady Norse. She gets it into Herman. Herman curls it off, gets ahead half. Gets it to LeCue. LeCue the long two, no good. Far side, Smith board. Smith trying to make space. That's a double dribble.
Forgot that she had already used her dribble.
Yep.
That's a vital call for the Lancers.
One girl press here for Whitehall. And Lancers break it. Durst to Zimmerman. Zimmerman the jumper. This time it's good!
10 seconds left for the Norse to do anything.
Kazemba forcing an out of bounds there, but it'll stay with the Norse.
And I'm pretty sure the Lancers will bring up most everyone for this press.
No, you can't let LeCue get behind. All right.
Yeah, there we go.
Krause back. 8.9 seconds left. Here's Smith with the ball.
That's a
And
travel.
a travel. Lancers can ice the game here, just stall out the clock. Kazemba to inbound to Durst.
Surprising that the Norse aren't playing. Yeah, there.
They get into Sharonbeck. Sharonbeck forces it
Travel.
and fouls.
That was a travel.
Travel, sorry. 4.7 left.
They've got enough time to dribble a bit, and
All right. Ben and I will be leaving right after this is over. So James will get you with the recap, and he'll also start the varsity broadcast. 2.1 seconds left. Whitehall ball. It'll be tough to get off a shot, especially from this length, especially a make. They get into Herman,
And that's the game.
that's the game, 33-31. Emmanuel wins. James will hit you with the recap. Thank you for watching.
I'm here for the recap because Ben and Gunny have to rush to their posts. And yes, Mrs. Garvin, I can sing decently well. I'd like to think so. But yeah, that was an intense game. Lancers were up by at least 10 at one point before the half ended. I think they were up by 8 once the half ended. And they managed to come back. Norris managed to come back, tie the game up for most of that. And yeah, it made it a very interesting game. And with Zimmerman had those 3 other shots that could have gone in, but she missed them. But she made it at that last time, and that was key to winning, obviously, because it put them ahead. And that'll be all for me so far. That's me, your color. Gunny was your play-by-play, and Ben was your camera. They had to leave, so...